Hello, class. I want to share some information with you regarding analyzing your decisions in the new shoe simulation. So you have made your first decision, your first set of decisions using the new shoe simulation, and you may be thinking to yourself, what is the point of the simulation? And I think you've asked a great question. So I would like to assist you with understanding the importance of this simulation. Companies make marketing decisions and choices on a daily basis. And believe it or not, marketing is not just about sales promotions and new innovative products. It is about understanding sales as well as the numbers. So this is where the new shoe simulations comes to play. It provides the opportunity for you to see how real companies, domestic and global, are faced with monetary decisions to ensure that they are providing the best possible product for their customer. So how is this done? It is done via analysis. Companies make choices on a daily basis that impact their marketing strategy. However, once those decisions have been made, it is important to analyze those decisions in order to determine if they made the right decision or if changes need to be made in order to be successful and profitable in the long term. So just like a company, you'll need to do the very same thing in the new shoe simulation. After each decision period is completed and the simulation advances, it is your opportunity to analyze. You want to analyze the results of your decisions. So I'm going to go through some of the key components of the analysis that you can find in the simulation. The most important thing to recognize is that whenever decisions are made in the workplace, in your personal life, by corporations, etc., analysis should take place to determine the success of those decisions. So let's get started. Okay, so once you've made the decisions, you can see in the decision summary, a summary of your decisions. You want to click on the Company tab. And when clicking on the Company tab, you are now taken to the dashboard. So this is the area in which you'll be able to analyze and review your decisions. So I'm going to start by clicking on Panel Colors, and move this over just a little bit. And you'll see that the various panels have different colors. So it's important to start off by looking at those colors. If you look at green, it means that your company has improved since the first time you made a decision or since the beginning of starting the simulation because you've only made one decision. If it's blue, that means it's something that can't be comparable at this point. It may take a couple of decision periods to make a comparison. If it's red, it means that your company is not doing so well. You're doing worse than you did in the previous decision period. And if it's gray, there's little to no change. So it's important to first, when you're looking at the different areas for analysis, look at the color first. So first things first. So if we look at revenue and you click on that, you'll see a little definition of revenue, which is the total sales of the company, how it's calculated by multiplying the price with the unit sales, and you'll also see a chart of where you were previously all the way through to the current period. So you kind of see where you were and where you are. And you can do this for each of the different components on the dashboard. And this is the beginning of your analysis. Now, I will go more in depth later, but I just wanted to give you an overview, number one, of where to find the information so you know what's going on and how well you're doing in the simulation. Because you're making decisions twice a week, you want to know, did I make the right decision? Or, how does one decision that I changed impact, my sales or my return on marketing or my return on sales, my net profit, etc. Okay? Now, the next question you may be asking is, how do I compare to other companies? Well, if you look at the bottom of each square, you will see a rank. So right now, I'm ranking number 1. Yay! And it goes from 1 being the best right now down to however many companies there are. There could be 30 companies. So, so you want to look at your ranking and see how well you're doing in each area as opposed to your classmates. And again, this is just a sample. So as a general review, when you're analyzing, there's a few things that you want to look at. Number one, you want to look at how well you're doing currently, and you can use a color code for that. Number two, you want to look at what each measure means, and you can click on each measure to get a definition and learn a little bit more about it. And number three, you want to look at your ranking. So those are the three main areas that you want to look at for each of the different measures on the dashboard, and this is going to help you with your analysis. As we get more in depth in the course, we're going to look at several different items on the dashboard and how certain decisions can impact the results. So I hope that this was useful, and please let me know. Have a great day.